I will tell you when I wish you to leave.
Madame Leon Owen.
You are school teacher?
Yes, Your Majesty. When may I start my work?
You will start when I tell you to start.
Yes, there is one small matter that we have to settle first.
You are part of general plan I have for bringing to Siam what is good on Western culture.
How many children have you, Your Majesty?
I have only 67 altogether. I begin very late. You already know the English. She is present to me from Burma Prince.
She is a present?
A woman has written a book.
It's a very wonderful book, Your Majesty, an American book, all about slavery.
Ah, President Lincoln against slavery, no? Me too. Slavery very bad.
I want my house. The house you promised me.
You shall live in palace. You teach in palace, you live in palace. If you do not live in palace, you do not teach, and you go wherever, I do not care. Do you understand this?
Yes, Your Majesty, but these are the only terms in which I am allowed...
Enough! A snow?
Snow.
Ah! From mountain top.
From the sky.
From sky to mountain top.
Sire, how does it come down from the sky?
Like this. Children must learn. Teacher must teach. Not waste time instructing children on silly English rhyme, home sweet house. To remind me of promises I never made.
Your Majesty, you did promise me a house, a brick residence adjoining the royal palace. Now those were your words in your letter.
I do not remember such a promise.
Well, I remember it.
I will do remember it. Who is king here? I remind you, so you remember that. I do not remember such promise. I do not know anything except that you are my servant.
Oh no, Your Majesty.
What? I say you are my servant.
No, Your Majesty, indeed, I am not your servant.
I think your Moses shall have been a fool.
Moses?
Moses. Here it stands written by him. That world was created in 6 days. Now you know and I know. It took many ages to create world. I think he shall be a fool to have written so. What is your opinion? You have come to apologize?
I'm sorry, Your Majesty, but I don't...
Good, you apologize.
Your Majesty,
I accept. Have you no respect for me? Why do you stand over my head? I cannot stand all the time, and in this country, no one's head shall be higher than king's.
Your Majesty, I shall try very hard never to let my head be as high as Your Majesty's, but I simply cannot grovel on the floor. I couldn't possibly work that way, or think.
You are very difficult woman.
Your Majesty, what have you decided to do about it?
You guess.
Is that what you have decided to do, Your Majesty?
Yes. Yes. That is what I have decided to do. You guess how I shall do this. Also help Mrs. Anna to keep awake for scientific sewing of dresses, even though she be only a woman and a Christian, and therefore unworthy of your interest. A promise is a promise. A house. A house of her own. A brick residence adjoining the royal palace, according to agreement, etc., etc., etc.
And Buddha, I promise you I shall give this unworthy woman a house of her own, a brick residence adjoining the royal palace, according to agreement, etc., etc., etc.
You are certain this is customary, etc., etc., etc.
Yes, I am certain it is customary. What is so extraordinary about bare shoulders? Why, you're a lady.
Ah, yes, that is different. They do not wear so many coverings up on other parts of body, and therefore
Therefore, what?
is different.
Now, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3,
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Wait, something wrong. I know. I forget. And this time I remember. And 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Splendid. 1, 2, 3. You throw me all down. Splendid. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. Come. We do it again! Who gave you this robe? Who?
It is believed she was running away with man who bring her here from Burma.
Dishonor. Dishonor!
He was not found on board.
Where is this man? You will tell us when we will find this man. You will tell us.
It is believed you were lovers with this man.
Dishonor! We shall soon find the truth of this man. What?
Stop it!
It would be better if you understand at once that this matter does not concern you.
But it does, Your Majesty! Not only because of her, but because of you!
You waste my time.
She's just a child! She was running away because she was unhappy. Can't you understand that? Your Majesty, please. Please, I beg of you. Don't throw away everything you have done here. This girl hurt your vanity! She didn't hurt your heart! You haven't got a heart. You've never loved anyone, you never will.
I show you. Give to me.
I can't believe you're going to do this dreadful thing.
You do not believe, huh? Perhaps you will believe it when you hear her screaming as you run down the hall.
I'm not going to run down the hall. I'm going to stand here and watch you.
Hold this girl! I do this all myself.
You are a barbarian.
Am I king? Or am I not king? Am I to be cuckolded in my own palace? To take orders from an English school teacher?
Not orders!
Silence! I am king, as I was born to be, and Siam to be ruled in my way. Not English way, not French way, not Chinese way. My way! Swan King, do you hear?